Hello and welcome, Teacher Sky. Hello. Good to see you today. Welcome to Teacher Sky's live stream. Today we're talking about success. Team Ed Tech Heads. Let's see here. What do we have to share? The National Society of Leadership Success. Oh, yes. This was exciting news today to my Success Networking team. Welcome. Hi, Blossom. I'm early today. I only go live at 9:30, and it's about 9:20, so 10 minutes early. You're listening to Tommy Garrow by the Sea. Hi, Jaron. Welcome. So here it is, guys. I made it. Are you on my Success Networking team? Oh, look, the foundations of leadership. This is what we've been working on for about the last 2 months. Foundations of leadership. And look, I completed it. You guys. It was so fun. And thank you all for being a part of our Success Networking team. You saw the thumbnail. Yes. This is a part of my honor society. It's involved with the PhD that I'm working on. And when you have a high grade point average, you're an honor student. Are any of you honor students? Do you make good grades in school? Or did you when you were in school? So good to see you all here. So this is called Sigma Alpha Pi. Do you know that one? Honor Society. You have to make good grades. Nori will be here. I'm early, Jaron. I can't help it. I just can't wait. So I get here early. Yes. So if you're making good grades in school, like Jaron, yeah, Jaron is a very smart student, then you could be in an honor society. Now, what I got were these badges. Do you guys know about badges? Oh, what do they call them? Yeah, they're like getting a diploma. Let's say online badges. Have you heard of it before? It's a credential. Yes, it's called a digital badge. Have you heard of it? It's pretty exciting. So nowadays, you get an online recognition. It's called a badge. It's a digital badge. It's an indicator of accomplishment or skill that can be displayed, accessed, and verified online. These badges can be earned in a wide variety of environments. And usually when you are online, you get a digital badge. So here's the badges that we earned. Thank you, Success Networking team, and all the people who came. Hi, Nori. I told them you'd be here. Right, Prakash. It's an emblem. This organization is an honor society. So I finished both of their levels of the courses. And with your help, we did meetings on Wednesdays, every other Wednesday, with our Success Networking team. And we had goals. And I wonder, do we have some of those goals? Would you all mind if I share your goals? How many of you were in the Success Networking team? We had quite a few show up. Now, Flourish was very good to develop some spreadsheets for our Success Networking team. Let me see if I can find him. NSLS. Uh-oh. Flourish, are you here? I don't see them in my Google Drive. And I'm really surprised that I didn't keep those. They're very good. They're in our team. Nuri, do you have one of those? I can't remember now. Well, we had an amazing show of support for our Success Networking team, SNT, and everyone had goals and were working on their goals. We had, yes, Nuri was there. I think teacher Stephanie. We had Edvania Maria. Most everyone was working on goals for their English and setting goals. So, do you all set goals? What is a goal that you might have? Can you share in the comments? I want to see how good your English is. Can you tell me a goal? I'd like to know if there's any kind of goals that you have set. Let's see here. So we're getting ready. This is our Team Ed Tech Heads, and a lot of people aren't used to us being here until 9:30. And that's usually when Teacher Sky goes live with the Team Ed Tech Heads, but I couldn't wait. I was so excited. When I got the news, I finished the Success Networking, and that was awesome. So now it's induction. Do you know what induction means? Induction. It's like getting initiated and joining an organization. So, do you have a goal? You can spell goal. That's very good, Tina, Jaren, Blossom. Now, I want to see if you have a goal. It could be a short term goal, like today I'm going to what? Do you have a goal for today? What about tomorrow? Would you like to have something completed by next month? It's good for your goals to be timely and measurable. Have you heard of SMART goals? SMART. The S stands for specific, right? Do you know them? M, measurable. A, attainable. R, is it realistic? And T, are they timely? Do you have a SMART goal? Oh, Selman, that's not a goal. Okay. So, Selman, I only correct you or give you constructive criticism because I care. And the first thing I want all of you to do is never to say, my English is bad. I don't speak very good English. No, 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 no. Don't say that. Say, I'm working on my English. I'm getting better. What do you do to get better? Let's help Selman. Have you been to Teacher Sky's class before? What do I say about gold? Now, Blossom, you can't subscribe anymore. I'm going to be going over Hallow courses. I'll show you what course you want to get in. Okay, Blossom? It's a little bit more, but you get so much more out of it. Value. So what do I say? Asking in a positive way. Oh, Ahmed, that's so good. That is very positive, and yes, you will be treated with respect if you are polite. No, what does Teacher Sky say about practicing your English? I'm getting better every day. What do I say? Come on. Okay. I didn't think you'd ever get it in there. Oh, Jaron, practice every day. 3 words, Jaron. Practice every day. I know. If it's every day, it's not as impactful, Jaron. It needs to be every day. Every day. Not every day. Everyday English. Every day. Thank you, Jaron. Okay, my sister has a short-term goal. So, Selman, I hope that helped you a little bit. Now, if you stay in class, you will learn more, and I'm going to give you some excellent advice about the Hallow courses that are coming up. Now, here's my sister. She says, my short-term goal is to work in a reputed organization. My eye is tearing up. I'm having a hard time seeing. And my long-term goal is to be in a good position, in a reputed. I don't like that word reputed. I think that's what was getting me, my Sarah. It's correct, but I think you need to say reputable. Can you try that one? Reputable. I would like to Reputable. You know, I have left so many good jobs because the organizations were unethical. That's a very good goal, my sister. It's very hard because, you know, people out there really have, they've been sliding on their ethics. Yes, and they're not doing what's right so often. And it's hard to work in an environment like that, even if they pay a lot of money. So you need to be very specific about the organizations that you work for. I know. I was quoted on the front page of a newspaper of saying, I will not work with unethical organizations or people. I know I had to leave my favorite job ever, but it led me to new happy places, and I've been able to continue to work on my career and my goals. So I think those are attainable, my sister. What do you all think? Do you have a goal? Who else has a goal? Prakash says goals give our lives meaning. Oh, now there's some wisdom. And Prakash is very wise. You know, he is the curator and creator and producer of what is it called? English with Poonam? Is that correct, Prakash? Oh, I hope I got it right. It's on YouTube. You should check it out. Yes, Prakash shares some amazing lessons in English. So, Amel, you say I'm planning to here, let me pin your comment so everyone can see, Amel. Now, I'm is apostrophe M. You all have to spell correctly on Teacher Sky's live stream. I'm a teacher. My superpowers say, a misspelled word. So that is a contraction for I am. You take out the A and it's I apostrophe M. I'm planning, and it was probably a typo, right? Read it aloud after you write. That will help you with your grammar. Okay. I'm planning to apply to a new job. Can you say I'm planning to apply for a new job? I would like that better. In English, oops, I see you spelled English wrong. Faux pas. Do you guys know that word? Faux pas? You'll never believe how it's spelled. F-A, I think it's X, U-X, right? Faux pas. Look it up. I want you to tell me what it means. Okay, so faux pas is misspelling English. Institute for Teaching Language to Kids by next week. Mel, work on your spelling and you'll be a great English teacher. You know, I've noticed that about you all. The people who are learning English here on Hallow, some of you don't have anyone to speak to. You can't practice your English at home. That's a real problem. What are you going to do about it? I have an idea. I bet all of you are learning English and you're going to be teaching your families and your friends. And like Mel, you're going to get a job teaching English. Very good. I think you could. Most of you are very good at your English. D, yeah, you spelled it right. What does it mean, faux pas? Mary wants to know. Does anyone know faux pas? Should we look it up? Oh, Jaren has a goal. Let's put this up here. And I will share the screen and see if we can find that word, faux pas. It's French, right? The way you say it is really hard. Faux pas. Oh, I spelled it wrong. It's P-A-S. It's like fox pass. P-A-S. Okay, Jaren says, of course I have a goal. I wanna be. You're gonna be a wannabe forever if you spell it like that, wannabe. That's slang, Jaren. I can tell you're a youngster and you're a very smart young woman. I want to be a marathon runner one day. Good punctuation. I am dreaming this every day. So I am trying hard because I believe if you want to achieve something, you have to work hard for sure. Very good. That is excellent. So, Jaren, do you run every day? That would be a good way to practice every day. If you want to be a marathon runner, oh, that would be so good for your body. You would be so strong in your health and your heart. Oh, my goodness. So, here's faux pas. Oops. Embarrassing or tactless act or remark in a social situation. It could be a blunder, a mistake, but you know, really faux pas is more specific than that. Hot soaks in winter. These aren't very good examples. Here's an example. Definition of faux pas is a behavioral gaffe. Oh boy, they use another word that's hard to understand, or some type of social mistake that you make. An example of faux pas is burping in public. It's embarrassing. It's a social blunder, error in etiquette, tactless act. Now, these aren't what I meant. Faux pas, I think it's making a mistake in something that is so specific. And my example to you is if you're going to be an English teacher and you misspell English, oops, faux pas. Oh no. Can you say it? Faux pas? I know I spelled paw wrong. It's P-A-S. Oh, Jared, your goal is amazing. I'm so proud of you. So Prakash says you are never too old. Prakash, you're never too old to set a new goal or to have a new dream or to have a dream. Am I right? Yes, you are right. Other than a little bit of grammar issue there, Prakash, but your sentences, you do have good punctuation. So you're never too old. You're never old to set a goal. Old enough? You're never old enough. No, you're never too old to set a goal or to have a dream. I think have needs to be in there. Yeah. And I'm very picky about grammar and punctuation. And, being a scholar, I'm working on a PhD dissertation. I just finished data collection. Thank goodness it took all year. With COVID, people didn't want to, participate in the interviews. But I got the data collection done, and now I'm reporting the results. Do you know how we do it? It's qualitative. Do you know qualitative? It's different than quantitative. Quantitative. Let's see. I'll put these in the comments. Can you imagine what that would be? Quantitative and like quality, qualitative. So, do you like quality over quantity? Do you know what that means? Do you prefer quality over quantity? So quality, what is quality? Does anyone know? Hi, Miriam. I know you know quality because you're a quality teacher here at Hallow. Excellent. Adi is going to be a civil servant and he is going to be an excellent. He's so smart. You young people are very intelligent and you work hard every day. Oh, did I unpin it, Nori? I hope I did. Thank you for reminding me. Very good. So quality is very good, right? Quality. Did you guys answer that one? Quality and quantity. Okay, well, Adi says correct. Now you guys have to tell me some things. I know all this stuff. What is quality? Quality. Quality education. Very good. Good. Values, yes. It's very good. Standard. Quality. It's high quality. And so thank you. Quality is very good. It's a number. No, quality is more about how good it is. Is it good or bad? Quality. Now, quantity. Yes, Prakash. Right on the money, Prakash. Yes. So quantity, how many are there? It's the amount. So would you rather have more quality or quantity? Would you want more or better? I know the amount. So qualitative. When I'm doing qualitative research, it's thick descriptions, it's interviews, it's case studies, it's really getting in there and getting quality information. While a quantitative study is counting. And quantitative studies will have charts and graphs and numbers and comparing the numbers, significance, whether or not it was a lot. Do you know that word significant? That's a big deal in research. Have you used that word? Yes, quantity and measurement. Excellent, Camelia. Oh, you guys are really getting in there now. Quantitative is in what tense? Quantitative isn't a tense, it's not a verb. You can only be tense about verbs. Are you doing it now or later? So quantitative is more like an adjective. It's describing the type of research that we're doing. So if it was my research last year, it was quantitative in the past tense. But if it's my research right now, it's in present tense, a quantitative study. But if I'm doing a qualitative study in the future, it's future tense. But see, the verb is your tense. I know tenses make me tense too. Bush, are you here? Come on up. Let's see. Oh, did your subscription run out? Oh, they're ending subscription model, aren't they? Do I have any subscribers? Did yours run out, Bush? Quality is number. No, quantity is number, Tina. Quality is good or bad. How good? 5-star, 4-star, 3-star? When you review, do you review the quantity or the quality of your food? Do you do reviews or the product? Quality is what you're saying about it. Well, it wasn't very good. It was cold by the time it came to me at my table. I'm going to give you a quantity of 3 stars out of 5. Okay, do you understand? Quality versus quantity? And yeah, that's research. You guys are like scientists. I'm so impressed. You can barely speak English, but you're a scientist. You're very smart, and you have gone to school. The ice cream was very creamy. What is that, Adi? Okay, I'm glad it was a good quality ice cream. It was quality. It was creamy. But did it cost very much? Did they give you a lot? Was it 2 scoops or 3? What was the quantity of that ice cream like? Okay, Tina gets it. Moon. Sometimes quantity is related to something subjective. Oh, quality is related to subject. Oh, Moon. Very good sentence. I like that. Now you want to capitalize the S and put a period on the end. I'm a teacher. I want to see perfect sentences, but you're so right. Quality, maybe you like it, but I might not like it at all and think it's terrible. Maybe you like your food cold. And when they delivered it, if I saw that in a review, I'd be like, oh, good. They like it cold. I'm going there. I like vanilla and chocolate. Me too, Adi. Vanilla is the best one because you can always put chocolate in it. When we get ice cream, we get vanilla, and then we can put blueberries or strawberries or banana or chocolate. We can make it anything if it's vanilla. So, Divya, I haven't seen you in a while. We can give numbers to quality of products, and we can check what number. Oh, wait. I'm going to have to pin this. This looks very in depth. We can give numbers to quality of the products, and we can check what number if quantity is the product is. No, Divya, you confused me with that question. We can give numbers to quantity. Quant is numbers, counting. Quant. So we can give numbers to quantity, the number of products, and we can check what number is the quantity. But if it's good and we have to describe it, and with qualitative research, I didn't just say 5 business owners had good quality. I would say I interviewed 5 different people, and based on their input, the quality was very good. And we can say why. Well, they said that why was the quality good? Hema is here. Good to see you. And Jaren, oh, good to see you. I know you all are studying together. That's awesome. So are you all interested in Hello Courses? Have you heard about them? The subscriber model is going away. Is change hard for you? Now, if you're an ed tech head, and that's Teacher Sky's team, we all have to deal with success and change, correct? And so it's very important, if you're an ed tech head, to be able to change and be able to accept change. and to learn how to do things, new things. So at Hallow, we're giving you a challenge, right? And this is going to help everyone. Don't be afraid of change. It's very fun to change. Yes, some things you will have to let go of and forget about and not do anymore, like subscriptions, right? But the beauty of it is that you will have new things that you can do. Do you want to learn about the new things? I'll show you. Okay, so here are the Hallow courses, and this is just an example of one. Okay, and I really need a subscriber here to help me read. Are there subscribers here yet? Because in the future, this is going to tell you about the Hallow courses. Are you ready? It's called Around the World. That's the first one. It's B2. What do you think B2 stands for? B2. Can you write it in the comments? B1, B2. What would B1 be? B. That's a play on words, isn't it? What would B1 be? B1 is batch 1 could be. That's a good one, Divya. But when we're talking about English, levels of learning, so what level is that B1? What about that one? Second level. B1 is second? Why? Wouldn't that be B2? I know. You knew your ordinal numbers. So let's practice ordinal numbers real quick before we go over these. I know what you need help in. So what is the ordinal number for 1? If you were I can't say it first, right? The first one in line, it's first. What is the ordinal number for 2? That's right, Lita, basic level. Second. And can you spell it out? 2ND is hard for me to say. Can you spell second? SECOND. Third. How do you spell third? Number 3, ordinal number, third. Good. And I don't mind if you put 3RD. You have to know when to do that, right? So it's no longer 3. You don't say threed. No, third, like bird. Did you say it? It's good practice. What about this one? 4? Fourth. And you even spelled it right, like 4th of July. Good. How do you spell going forth? It's the same as fourth, isn't it? I'm going forth with my goals. Teacher, how to improve C2 level in speaking and writing. Oh, that'll be a future class for us. Go cool. Good question. Are you working on IELTS? 5th. Okay. Keep going. 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th. Okay. So usually you put the TH or the RD. I think you got it. Excellent. I'm so glad to see this. So this lesson is B1. Okay, and it's beginner level 1, so it's very easy. At the beginning, you will prepare. And you do this before class, okay? Are you used to doing homework after class? Well, not in the Hallow course. You will have to do your homework first and read over everything. Make sure you're up on, because you might have to make a little presentation to see if you did the homework. So the first thing you do is review the activities, okay? And then we prepare for the lesson. During the live class in Hallow courses, it's 1 hour. You will meet twice a week for a month. So how many classes total are there? If this is testing your comprehension, how are your listening skills? Did you hear me? Okay, so how many courses, how many different classes are in one course if you meet 2 times a week for a month? Oh, you guys are still doing ordinal numbers. You guys are so smart. Hi, Donald Trump. Welcome. Excellent. Alexander, you are awesome. I get paid today because of you, Alexander. We have to make a certain amount before we can cash out, and I've been trying to make $1 all week. Good job. Thank you so much. I get paid today. Thank you, Alexander. You know, that's one of the reasons Hallow is having to do the new course model. Do you understand? I'm a PhD candidate, and working on Hallow is a lot of fun. And I do see a little bit of money, but it's not enough to make a living. No way. It's a hobby and it's very fun and it is service. I love working with you all and learning about your countries and your culture. But we're all here to learn English, right? And the teachers have to make enough. Otherwise, they can't come back. So this new model will make it to where I don't make $1 in a whole week after doing 2-hour live streams every day except Sunday. So yes, they are really helping. And for the students, not that much will change for you. You still have your live streams absolutely free. You can still come to teachers live stream classes, but if you were to get one of the courses, you can hop on. Okay. Now I did want to show you. Now that is the how the courses are laid out. Wait. Let me bring that up again. Okay, so here it is. We have the live class. And did you guys answer the question about how many classes would there be in a month? If we meet 2 times a week for 4 weeks, Monday, Wednesday, or Tuesday, Thursday, how many times in a month would we meet? How many classes are there in each Hallow course? Can you guess? 2 times a week for a month. How many times would you meet total? If you meet 2 times 4, Jennifer, you're getting the math. How many? What is 2 times 4? I meet 2 times a week. I meet Monday and Wednesday for 4 weeks, the whole month of July. How many classes? Angelina, you win. You know, if I could give you a class, I would. That's excellent. Very good, Angelina. So yes, 8. There are 8 classes in the Hallow course. Okay. If you take a course, you will take it Monday and Wednesday for the first week, Monday and Wednesday for the second week, Monday and Wednesday for the third week, and Monday and Wednesday for the fourth week. So you meet 8 times. Okay, those of you saying 5, no, 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 no. Okay, 8. Perfect. Angelina got it. Mary got it. Excellent. Okay, so in the live class that you take, you're going to attend the class. You'll be there with classmates and 3 to 5 students. It's a very small class. Okay. Now there will be other people watching. And, you know, if you don't have that class, you can tune in for about 5 minutes. So you can comment and you can be involved for a few minutes. Okay. But you can't hop on unless you pay. Okay. And that means the teachers will get paid. So after class, what's in the green arrow? What do we do after our classes? Do you all know? I'm good, Giatti. Welcome. Oh no, bad luck. What? Whether it's continuous or alternative days will be good. Yeah, you could do Wednesday, Friday. You can do Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Saturday, Sunday. It's 2 days a week. Okay. So what's in green? The green arrow. Discussion. Okay, so after the class, you will meet with your team, and it's everyone, even the people that are tier 2 can hop on to the group discussion. So you might have 40, 50 people in there, or you might just have 5 or even 3, but you'll have some people together in your group discussion, depending how big the class is, and you will do your homework. Yeah, you will have an activity that is assigned. And as you can see, you'll get to do that in your group discussion. Now, if you can't make the group discussion, that's okay. If you can't make the class, that's okay. You paid for it. But you have this information. You have your assignments that you take home. So you can be working on your assignments, okay? And then the last thing you do is you take a quiz. This is on your own time. I don't grade it. But you take this quiz to see if you learned anything, if you remembered it, if you retained the information, how good was your comprehension? Okay, so this is kind of the structure of Hallow courses. And then the next one you're going to see is the first course. This is B1, Beginner 1, and it's around the world. It's really fun. And I want to thank Nally. She produced this slideshow particularly for our teacher training yesterday. So here they are. This is what you would do every day. On the first course, you're going to all introduce yourself, and then we'll have a little course interview or overview. Interview. What's the difference between overview and interview? Now I'm really confused. Have you heard those words before? What is an overview? Overview? Overview. You guys are having too much fun in the comments. Are you following? I want you to answer me in the comments. Oh my goodness. You all have attention deficit. Okay, good. You're back with me. So, okay. Overview is to look up. No. Overview is total thing. Close, Angelina. Overview is to look up. No, no, over. I'm over it and I'm looking down at it, really. And I just did this whole big thing and I'm going to look at it afterwards. It's an overview. It's down there, guys. So you are over. Okay. And what is an interview? Enter? What's the difference between over and enter? Over, I'm over it. I'm looking down. Interview. Have you ever been on an interview? I think I stumped you. Interview for a job. Yeah, they get inside and they view your life, don't they? Inside. Enter is inside. Interview. Have you been interviewed? Where they talk to you? Yeah, it's a view. A general summary for something. Good, Lita. Very good. Okay. So here we have an overview of the whole course. And, this is the beginning class that you would have. And, we do the lesson. We'll have class discussion at the end of the lesson. And then the group gets together to do their little discussion session. So this is about the amount of time you're going to spend in the classes. And, oh, this is so much fun. You see this one? Let me make sure you can all see it. The map. Do you know what a map is? Can you tell me, what is this map? What's on that map? Do you see it? What is it a map of? Do you know map? Yeah, of course I know. You can't just say yes. That's not the answer. What is the answer? What is a map? Map of the world. Good, Divya. This is a world map. So we are going to go around the world with Hello. And every class, you see the instructions. Every lesson you move to a new city. Okay? And if you do your homework and you do well on the quizzes, you get to move forward at a very fast pace, very quickly. So the city that you're in, you will do research on, and it'll be depending on what the class is studying. Like we studied things like landmarks that are in these cities, their food, local cuisines. Oh, it was so much fun. Transportation. There's different transportation in different cities, right? Okay, so this is the next section. Oh, thank you, Ezer. You are so kind. Now, here is what else we're going to be doing. So this is what you can expect on a basic Hallow course if you take the course with us, okay? And, okay, so your last lesson and the next lesson looks the same. This is all detaining for the teachers. And here's how IELTS is set up, okay? Now, I would like to go over the difference between how you can sign up for these courses on Hallow. Have you tried yet? Now, some of you can't do it, and I know if you don't make enough money, it's okay. You can still come to the courses. You can come to the live streams. You can come to your student live streams, and you can hop on and you can talk. But if you can afford it, I'm going to show you. Now, we'll get back into the IELTS in just a moment. But here is the tiers, and this is how they price it out, okay? So here it is. If you're in tier 1 and you want to take the class for the whole month, it's 8 classes and you hop on all of the classes. I know it's kind of expensive. $80 for a month is a lot. If you spend $10 more, you get the artificial intelligence test score at the end of the course and a certificate of completion. You know, people have gotten jobs already with those credentials. I know, we just started these classes, and these are going to help you so much. It is going to be so much more professional for you all. You will learn English a lot better. So if you don't have that $79.99, you know, that's where you get everything. You can just do the $19.99 a month. Okay? So you have $10. This time you would have to have 20. I know it's more, but look at what you get. You get the 8 live classes. You can hop on one of the classes, and what I like to do, we have different curriculum throughout the courses, and you can pick which one you would like to give a presentation on. Like if you like to do it about family or education or maybe places you've been, it will be different curriculum, and you can give a presentation if you get the $20 level, that $19.99. Yeah, you can hop on one class out of the 8. Now, in the group discussions after class, you hop on all of those if you pay the $19.99. So it's a really good deal. Now, I sure wish I had a subscriber here that could hop on. Now, if you were to do the $19.99 level, you could hop on to all of Teacher Sky's classes. I will still be doing live streams like I'm doing today, and you will be able to hop on, and it would sure help me because I need to hop on right now. Oh, Hema, you want me to play the poem? Okay, now you'll have to tell me when you can't attend class and I'll play it with you. I think it's so good, and you should. When you are here, you would get acknowledged. So Wael says $80 over for 8 hop-ons, $30 suits. 30? I don't know where you're getting the 30 though, Wael. 80 is for 8 hop-ons and 20 is for 1 hop-on, not 30, 20. Suits, S-U-I-T-S. I'm not sure about that word, Wael. So do you guys have any questions about it? Okay, so let's go back. So I just think it's a great value. You can still come to live streams, but you'll get to hop on if you get that $20 level. You can go to all of the courses, and that's 8 in 1 month, and you hop on one of them. You get all of the curriculum, you can do the homework, you can take the quizzes, and you can access Teacher Sky. I will help you with that. So if you need special tutoring to get you through it, I can help you. Okay, so let's get back to that course and show you a little bit more about the Hallow courses. Now, here's an example. This is IELTS. Now, if you go for that $80 level at the end, oh, let me see if I can share it. Here we go. If you get the $80 level, you can get the $10 more. You get the artificial intelligence score. And that score is your English speaking. It's artificial intelligence that does it. It's very accurate, and it aligns with all of the big exams like IELTS. So here is how the IELTS curriculum goes. In lesson 1, there's an introduction. You look at the rubric to see, do you know rubric? Yes, it's what's required for you to get the grades. There's test analysis and task practice. You do the same thing in lesson 2, except there's pronunciation. And then lessons 3, 5, and 7, there's more pronunciation and strategies. Okay, so you have to do some problem solving. And by lesson 8, you have a practice test with feedback. Okay, now here are some samples of what you'll be doing. Here's a sample of a grammar lesson. Okay, how are you at grammar? So this is exactly what a Hallow course will look like if you take it. Has anyone here ever taken a Hallow course? That's right, Nori. Excellent. Oh, Jaron and Hema, you guys are so sweet. I'm glad you guys got together. It's so good to have someone to partner up and study. While intermediate and advanced, what they get. Oh, intermediate and advanced is a lot harder lessons, YL, and more practice in your speaking and grammar. It's a lot harder. Excellent. User wants to hear the poem. Okay, at the end of our lesson, we will. But Hema will have to leave. No. Hema, you want me to play it? Okay. So if I play it, I need a visual, Hema. Hema, could you find some kind of something on the internet that I could use? I need a link to an image. How about, let me see if I can find one for you. I know what the poem is about. Let's see if I can find a good image for it. Yeah, this might be good. I think this will work. Okay, you want to hear it? Let's see if my internet will let me. I have so many tabs open showing you the course. So we'll get back to the course. And I do hope one of my subscribers shows up so that you can speak and get to practice this. Okay, so waiting for that to come up. Where's Hema's? We have the most beautiful poem, and she's going to stay here for it, right? Okay, so I'll tell you, I'm going to share the screen and we're going to bring up an image, okay, because Hema wrote another wonderful poem and we're going to share that with you right now. Okay, where's my, oh, I need a visual. What did I do with my visual? Friends? Should it be friends, Hema? Okay, I need a visual to go with it. Here it is. Okay, I guess I closed that tab out. All right, now I'm going to show you something different, and this will go with Hema's beautiful poem. What do you think it's about? If you look at the picture, you see? Okay, so here it is. Oh, my internet's taking forever, Hema. Okay, I think I got it. And I will turn it up. Let's see, are we seeing it? My internet is so slow. Let me close a few more tabs. Okay, good. So I was telling Hema what asynchronous is. Have you all heard that word? Asynchronous? Async. Is it out of sync? Asynchronous communication. Do you know what that is, anyone? Asynchronous. I'm going to pin it and I'll let you think about it. If you'd like to study that and Google it, you can. Okay, Hema, I think I can finally get your poem to read. Are you all ready? Let me make sure it's turned all the way up. Here goes. Thank you, Hema.
Friends, I have a poem. This poem is dedicate my friends, my school friends, my college friends, and my Hello app friends. The friend's name is Meenakshi, Smiley, and Nehadi, and especially for Jared Hassan. She is my coolest sister. So, the poem name is Friendship. Every friendship does not change into love, but every love begins with friendship. A friend is a person who goes around saying nice things about you beside your back. Never forget who was there for you when no one else was. Fake friends believe in rumors. Real friends believe in you. Good friends are like stars. You don't always see them, but you know they are always there. If friends is your weakest point, then you are the strongest person in the world. World is full of smiles. When our friends are with me, my friends are the wildest, most craziest people I know, but I love them. This is for my brothers. Every friendship does not change into love, but every love begins with friendship. A friend is a person who goes around saying nice things about you beside and your back. Never forget who was there from you than no one else was. Fake friends believe in rumor, real friends believes in you. Love you, my friends, my sisters, my brother, Nodidi and Nehadi, and love you, Teacher Sky. Thank you for this book.
Isn't that beautiful? Thank you, Hema. That was so sweet. And, that's what our success networking team was all about, supporting each other. And your friends should be supportive, right? And always help you. Oh, so I did put my link on there for you, Nori. That is the link to Teacher Sky's YouTube. And all of my Hallow classes are up there. I have a few other little things. Oh, we have some subscribers here. Perfect. We can do that Hallow course. Would you like to hear how it's going to go? If you're going to be in the Hallow course, this is what you would do. Candy Rose. Here you go. All right. Hi, Olive. Olive is with
Hello, teacher.
us. Excellent. There's Candy. I can hear you, Candy. I'm not sure if I
How,
can hear Olive. Say
how,
hello.
hello, how
Oh,
are you, teacher?
oh no, we already lost her. Hi, Candy. I'm
Uh,
good. How are you
uh,
today?
I'm good, teacher.
Yeah, is it getting
I'm glad
late?
to see you today.
Good to see you. Let's try
I'm
Olive
busy on
again.
hello.
Yeah, are you busy?
Because
I'm so
on
glad.
hello, yes,
Good for
because
you.
many teacher do live stream, maybe close time, and maybe it's the same time. Sorry.
I know it's hard. You have to go between. So, what have you learned today, Candy?
I learned like a vocabulary or
Vocabulary.
the sentence or phrasal verb, something like that.
Excellent.
And conditional sentence.
Excellent. Conditional.
Thank you.
That sounds really hard. Oh, thank you,
Yeah.
Uzair. I hope more people will subscribe to my channel. Oh, that's so great. I'm glad you guys are looking. So, Olive, we'd like for you to come back if you can. We just saw a very short glimpse of you, and I have another invite out there for her. So, Candy, have you ever
Thank,
heard that word that I have
thank,
pinned? Do you see that one? The pinned comment? I'll keep trying, Olive. Can you read that? Amne, did you subscribe? I'll invite you up. See.
read the pin in the comment.
Yeah, you know that word?
Asynchronous
communication.
asynchronous communication.
Can you all say that?
That's it.
Asynchronous.
Asynchronous.
Asynchronous communication.
Asynchronous communication.
Good. And do you guys know what that means? Did anyone say in the comments? What's up, Olive? I don't know why you're not coming up.
Asynchronous.
Bad connection.
Again, please,
Yeah.
teacher. Asynchronous communication.
There she is. We'll make it stick, won't we, Olive? Welcome back.
What does it mean?
So, asynchronous communication. We're trying to figure out that word. Oh, Jaren, I think you learned it, didn't you? So, Olive, could you read the pinned comment? It's kind of hard. Asynchronous.
Asynchronous, asynchronous, not happening or done at the same time or speed.
Very good definition, Jaren. You always have the best definition. Did you Google that? That was really good. So if I'm having asynchronous communication with you, could you describe what that might mean? Sanju, not synchronous, right? If you put an A on the beginning, it makes not. So can you describe it? How would you do that? If I were to send you an email, what would make it asynchronous? Do you know? Would I answer it immediately right then? Do you expect for me to be right there if you email me and I send it your answer right back?
It's communication.
Probably not. it might take me a few days to get back to you. Maybe I don't check my email every day, right? Do you ever do that in the
Yeah.
chat? You send a message to someone in the chat, and
Yeah.
how long does it take them to get back to you? Candy? If someone were to,
Email.
how
On
long does
email.
it take?
Mm,
What do you,
accidentally. 2 to 1 minute.
a minute?
Email, right?
Yes, they're on demand. If I
Mm,
send you an email, I want to hear from you right that minute. That
yeah.
does, sometimes it does,
Mm.
and then you're synchronous, right? Then you're talking to each other and you're like, hi, like right now we
Yes.
are talking to everyone in the comments synchronously because we're right here together,
Mhm.
right? We're in sync, we're
Yes.
at the same time. So asynchronous is I'll get back to you when I get back to you. Right?
Yeah.
On
Correct.
my
Oh,
time. And maybe I didn't see your comment, but and many of you, when you make your comments, I'm not catching it, but that's why I have Nuri here. Nuri is making sure that everyone is welcome and that your questions are answered and that I see that it's happening. So it's not very synchronous if it's not at the same time, right? And that's that word asynchronous. So you got it?
Asynchronous.
Let's say it again. Asynchronous.
Synchronous.
Asynchronous.
synchronous.
Asynchronous.
Asynchronous.
Right.
Asynchronous.
And you guys, it's
This
only because we're ed tech heads that we know this kind of stuff, right? Because when you're into ed tech, what is ed tech? Does anyone know ed tech? Yeah,
Attack.
Mohammed, right. It
Ah,
depends on their interests. Do you know ed tech? What is ed tech? Yes, Nuri
I,
is kind. Thank you, Nuri.
education,
Yeah.
educational technology.
Oh, good.
Tech-
Education technology. So in ed tech, we're
Education.
using these applications like Hallo, right? And our Google Drive and our cell phones and the internet. It's education technology and it's what we're learning
Education.
with. Yeah, ed tech. And we're the team because we're a group brought together. And the head part, what is heads? Can you guess, Olive? What is a head?
has
It has eyes and a nose. And
teachers.
in this
No,
example,
yeah.
what do you think a head is?
My man
Head.
I'm ahead of
Head
everyone.
is a
is a
leader.
man leader.
Oh, could be.
No,
I like that. I had never thought of it
man.
in those terms. But a head is main. The head, no, in this one, it's kind of like the club and we're into it. Have you ever had a hobby and something you really like? You're ahead. You're trying to wrap your mind around it. It's in your head. So if you're ahead, you're just kind of into it. And it's pretty cool. Yeah, the top, Savari, the head. So in this case, it's Team Ed Tech Heads. The team is the group. Ed Tech is education technology. And we're heads because we like it. It's cool. I know that's a lot of words, isn't it? Okay, so that is our team, and thank you for joining us. And I will continue Team Ed Tech Heads. And, you know, the subscriber model going away is not going to be a bad thing. It's going to help you all a lot. It might cost a little bit more, but it will allow Teacher Sky to get paid, and then I can stay at Hallow because it has only been kind of like a hobby, a part-time income. But I enjoy it so much. I like to be here. So these are the courses. Have you all seen the courses yet? Candy or Olive, have you seen?
No, I saw in our group teacher.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes,
So you've gotten a
but
little
this one no.
glimpse of what they're going to be doing in the courses. Now, if you want to take the course, this is what you'll be doing. Okay, in the class.
Okay.
So we're going to take turns here, and I'm going to read the top. It says, when I was young, I used to study every day. Could you repeat that sentence, Olive and Candy? When I was young,
When I
When I
was
was young,
young,
I used to study every day.
I used to study every day.
Good.
I used to study every day.
Excellent. Thank you, Jaren. We're glad you came. So did everyone say that? If you're watching, you need to get practice with this word. It's kind of different. Let's all say it again. When I was young, I used to study every day.
When I was young, I used to study every day.
Okay,
When
Olive?
I was young, okay, teacher. When I was young, I used to study every day.
Good. And that's what Teacher Sky says, right? Practice every day. And here you see it. The first slide on the
Yeah.
Hello course. So we are in sync, right? Okay. So now used to. Do you know what part of speech is used to? Used to. You don't really say used. You see it down here with the pronunciation. Now you can see what stress, the U part. It's kind of like a JU, but you don't really say the J. It's used. Used to.
Used
Used to.
Used to.
You know, I think
Used
the
to.
D
Used
just goes away and you don't even hear that D like bird. It says used to, used to, used to.
Used to.
Good, good.
Used to.
So is that different than, I'm going to
Used
make
to.
another sentence out of the words used to, and I'm going to say,
Used to.
how much sugar is used to make cake? Uh-oh.
Used to.
Used to. So it's different
Used
now,
to.
right? Used to
Yes.
make something
Used to. Used to make. Used to.
versus
Used
used to
make.
be.
to.
Okay.
Used to.
So
Used
there are
to.
two different ways to use those words. You can say I used to, and you could say
Used.
I used. What did you use
I do.
to make? It's almost
Used.
where you put the commas. So let's find out what this used to is about. Okay. In this sentence, it says something like, when I was young, I used to study every day. Let's practice. And I want you all to practice the reading and answering the questions. So, Candy, would you read the first question? And Olive will try to answer it. And everyone in the comments, I want you to answer, okay? And Candy, you can too.
Okay.
So, Candy, read the first question.
Yes, teacher. Are you talking about the past, present, or future?
What do you think,
Mm,
Olive? You guys type in the comments. What do you think?
What are you talking?
Are you talking about the past,
I
present,
used to
or
do
future?
something. What do you think,
The
Olive?
person and future.
You think it's
Yes,
present and future when you used to study every day?
Past. I'm sorry, teacher.
Past.
Past. I forgot. I'm
Past?
sorry.
Okay, past. You were just
I'm
checking,
sorry.
right? You're just testing everyone. Good job. Because I
Yes.
think pretty much the consensus here is past. Do you all know that word
Past.
consensus? What does consensus mean? We have a consensus. Oh, Nuri, thank you for coming. Thank you so much for helping, Nuri. Good job. So consensus is we all agree. If we were to vote and we all agree, here's another word for it. Unanimous. Oh, those are such hard words. Can you say it? Consensus.
Consensus.
Unanimous. Unanimous.
Unanimous.
So unanimous and consensus means 100% we all agree. Okay. And if there's a vote, that is very important. Okay. Oh my goodness. Muhammad has a great lesson in grammar here. We'll put this up there. Object
Is the same
is
meaning,
used.
teacher? Is it the same meaning?
Yes.
Hello?
Consensus and unanimous, they are
Unanimous.
referring to everyone agrees. Okay. So if used to is in the past, what about if I said, how much sugar is used to make candy or a cake?
How much sugar
Used
is used?
to make.
Used.
Are we
Used
talking about
to make.
counting again? Are we talking about quantity? You remember that word quantity? You all weren't here earlier. We were talking about quality over quantity. So when we're talking about how much we used, that's different, isn't it? So when we're talking about used to study every day, that's in the past, and it's called a modal verb. What mode is it in? Modal verb.
Modal verb.
Oh, I spelled it wrong. Thank you, Mohammed. I spelled it model. Mode. I knew I was getting it wrong. Okay, mode. Let me make sure. I'm going to look it up on the internet so we're making sure we get this right. And we'll even look at modal verbs. A modal verb. Yeah, you're right, Mohammed. MODAL. Not model. It's modal. And the internet says, well, let me go ahead and bring it up. A modal verb. Here, I'm going to stop sharing this one. I wish I could just switch to the next tab, but you have to see me first before you get to see the definition. So here it is. Are you able to see that well enough to read? Olive, I think it's your turn to read. Can you see that definition?
Yes, teacher, I can see that.
Okay. Could you read that? An
Yeah.
auxiliary verb.
Okay.
I know that's a hard word.
Modal verb and auxiliary.
Auxiliary?
I'm sorry, how to
we might have to look up the word auxiliary after we do this. Expresses
necessity or possibility.
Good.
Possibility. English modern verb includes might, shall, will, should, would, can, could, may, and might.
Oh, but they don't have used to. So it expresses something. I used to. It's necessity, or used to could be a possibility, right? I used to. So we'll get back to that and practice with this modal verb. And thank you for spelling it right for me, Mohammed. See how much I depend on you guys? You are so smart, tech heads. Okay, and I got the wrong one. Let's see. I want the tab with our course. So we are taking a sneak peek at the Hallow courses today. Let's see, where is that? Oh, here it is. Okay. So we have a second question. And Candy, you got to read the last question. Olive, would you ask number 2 of Candy?
No, teacher.
I read number 1 already.
Yeah.
The second is for Liv, right? Okay.
Yes.
So Olive, you can read
teacher,
number 2.
We have he here teacher. She here teacher. Yes.
So Olive can read question 2, and Candy will answer it.
Okay. Is it something that
go ahead, Olive. Is it something?
Okay, teacher. Is it something that happened one or many times?
Used to study every day. What do you think, Candy?
It is something that happened once or many times. Something.
What do you think?
What? I don't understand, teacher.
Okay, so when I was young, I used to study every day. Is that something that happened one time or many times? What do you guys think? I don't see any answers in the comments. You guys are talking about what?
Many times.
Many times? Little
Many
girl.
times. Yeah, yeah.
Every day. So it should happen many times,
Yes,
is what
okay.
Zana said. Okay. Oh, I see. Uzair is getting people to sign up for my YouTube channel. Thank you, Uzair. Very good. So everyone agrees it's many times. Yeah, Zana and Subhaz, Amne, Bahare, everyone here is agreeing. Do you all agree? It happened many times?
Yes, teacher.
Okay.
Yes.
Every day. That's what Larry said. Practice every day. And it's good to study every day. Okay, so I'm going to ask the last question, and I want everyone here to answer it. Okay. And then I'll let you actually say the answers. Okay, Olive and Candy. So, Candy answered the last question. Olive, you can answer first, and everyone in the comments, I want to hear from you. What is something you used to do?
You use something you used to do. Um,
What
something. But
is
now, don't do that anymore,
You
right,
don't do
teacher?
it anymore. Maybe not. You
Mm,
used to
uh,
probably means you don't do it
I
anymore.
I used to I used to have I correct or not, I don't know.
You might
Have
do it again
long
though.
hair.
Ah, you used to have long hair?
Yes,
Do you have any
but
pictures with your long hair? Oh.
yeah.
Oh, that's so good. Rashan, I hope you didn't used to, because I want you to keep doing it. What about you, Olive? Now, everyone in the comments will be reading those. So, what did you used to do? It says, "What is something you used to do?" Olive,
Mm.
Yeah. Uh, I used I used to drink when I was I used to drink alcohol when I was young.
you used to be
I'm
young.
just kidding.
What you used to do? What?
Uh, I used I used to drink alcohol when I was young.
Oh, I used to drink alcohol when you were young. Oh my goodness, you're not supposed to get it till you're
Ah,
old. How
I'm
did
just
you?
kidding, teacher.
You are so funny. I used to drink. So drink is a verb, and Candy, I started thinking
Drunk.
about when you said you used to have. Well, have is yeah, it's a little different than doing something, right? So, have is something you used to grow your hair long. So, you used to have is a little
Mm.
different than do. What do you do? So, I did want to point that out. These are very intricate. So, let's read some of these that we have in the comments. We're going to start. Thank you, you dear, for getting everyone signed up to my class or my YouTube channel. So here we have one. Candy, could you read Bahara? What did Bahara used to do?
Bahara. I'm used to doing exercise every day.
Oh, I used to
Oh,
do. Doing would mean you're doing it right now. Are you still doing it,
Yes,
Bahara? So if we were to fix that sentence, it would say, I'm used to
used to
doing
do.
do
exercise. I'm used to doing
to
exercise
do.
every. Mm. Now,
I
when
used
you
to
put
do.
am in there, you changed it to the other used to. I'm used
I
to.
used to.
You're familiar
I
with it. It doesn't mean you used to do it. It means you like doing it. I'm used to doing. So that means you're doing it right now. Oh, Bara, that was a very good sentence. It is correct. Um, it means that you're used to doing it right
Mm,
now, though, and it's not
I
in the
used
past
to.
tense.
I used,
It's
I
almost
used
like saying,
Oh, mm,
how much sugar is used to make candy?
just
So now you've
how
changed it
much
from a
sugar
modal verb. Yeah, I'm used
to.
if it's not in the past anymore. That was a good one, Bahara. You really got us. That they call that stump them. It's so hard you can't figure it out. So Olive, can you read what Amna said that Amna used to do? Now, this is in the past. Oh, no, used to.
Okay. I uh I used to visit my grandparents every week.
Okay, so that is in the past. It's not like you're used
Visited.
to it and you keep doing it, right? It's in the past. I used to visit my grandparents every week. Okay, so here's another one. Severa. Candy, can you read that one?
Yes. When I was young, I used to dance.
Right. Oh, that's good. Good sentence. Now, you
Mm.
all are not putting your punctuation. I want to see periods out there. Okay, this one is for you, Olive. Sakuraya?
Okay. I used to work in
Okay, I think that
farm.
will work. Okay, so here's another one for you, Candy. Roshan.
Mm. I am. I am used to watching you live stream every day.
Used to watching. So it's different than talking about in the past because you're doing it right now, which means you got used to it in the present time, didn't you? Oh my goodness. It's so many ways you can use the word used to. I
Mm.
used to watch you live stream every day. It means you're getting used to it, but it doesn't mean you did it in the past, right, Roshan? I am, and there is that am or be that makes it more present time. So it changes
Mm.
it. Used to. Oh, these are so good. You guys, I love it.
Mm.
Now that was, let's see, Rashawn, I'm used to watching you live
Mm.
stream every day. I used to, it's not in
I
the past. I'm used to doing it
it's
now. Okay, Xana
mm.
has another one. Whose turn is it to read? Is it your turn, Olive?
Yeah,
Olive.
teacher.
Can you read the
I
pin?
used to be I used to be translator.
I
Oh no,
used to be,
trans
you need an A in there, Zana. I
translator.
used to be a
Mm.
translator. Oh,
Okay.
that is in the past,
Translator.
and that is excellent. Correct. Boy,
Mm.
there's a bunch of them. Here's one for you, Candy. Oh, wait,
Mm.
I hit the wrong button. Muhammad has one.
Mm.
Uh-oh.
When I was
Candy?
young, I used to be naughty. Maybe naughty.
Is naughty good or bad?
uh,
Naughty.
Maybe
Do you want a naughty
not good, huh?
child or a nice child? Naughty or
Naughty.
nice?
Naughty.
A little difficult, right? Okay, so Olive, what about Subhas?
I used to play I used to play cricket when I was young.
Good, used to, and that is in the past tense. Good. Okay, Candy,
Mm.
Elena.
Elena, I used to spend my vacations with my grandparents.
Oh, that's fun. I did too, Elena.
Mm.
That's so fun. Okay, here we go, Olive.
I I used to my friend
Hmm.
every day.
How can we help Hema with that
Yeah.
sentence? There's some grammar issues. What do you think? How can we fix that? I used to.
Practice with my friend every day.
Mm.
Perfect. Practice with
Mm.
my friend
Practice
every
with
day because it's
friend every day.
before, right? If you're practicing,
Mm.
you're doing it right now. It's what you are doing.
Yeah.
It's action in the present tense. And that's why they're modal verbs. It's a different mode. It's in the past. Oh, these are getting harder. Very good, Hema. Give us a challenge. So, Candy, would you like to read Habula's? Habibula.
Yes. I
Habibula.
love. I used to, I used to eat rice every day,
Oh, that's very good. Excellent
and
sentence.
now stop to eat, right? It's me like that.
Oh, yes, I
It's
do.
Yeah.
Oh, I think
mm,
Rehab, are you here? Would you like to come up? You can read your own
Mm.
comment Excellent. Rehab, are you
Teacher,
there?
I have
Yes.
Hi everyone.
example.
Hi
Hi,
teacher.
Rehab.
Oh, hi,
I used to
Rehab.
be.
Teacher, there is some issues here. My app is appears to me that I am not a subscriber anymore, but I don't know why. But in the
Because
laptop,
because this
mhm.
the subscriber model is going away and they're not going to have it anymore. So no
Yeah,
one can subscribe
yeah.
anymore. Even if you
Okay.
tried today, and I know someone said you did, and I'm sorry,
Yeah,
it's going away. So save that $10, save up
yeah.
another 10 and get tier
Okay.
2, okay? Tier 2
Okay,
you
teacher.
can hop on
Yeah,
all the time. Okay.
yeah.
So Rehab, oh wait,
Teacher,
yes,
I
Candy?
have an example.
Okay.
I used to be a nurse, and I used to work as a nurse. Is it correct? Both
Yes, I
or not?
used to
Yeah,
be a
right.
nurse and I used
Yeah.
to work as a
Oh,
nurse.
no.
Both of
As
them are
Yeah,
a nurse.
excellent grammar, excellent
yeah.
Oh,
sentences.
thank you.
Good. Okay, so Rehab, would you read
Mm.
your pinned comment?
Yeah, okay. I used to be a teacher.
Excellent, excellent.
Mhm.
Okay, so we have
And
more.
now, and
Yeah.
and now the and now
No,
you are
no,
not
not
teacher.
anymore.
uh,
Not anymore.
And now
No,
you're a student.
I am a student. I'm a
That's
student
right.
now.
Oh, perfect. So,
Yeah.
Olive, would you like to read the next one? Shokorala?
Okay.
Mm.
When I was a kid, I used to play football.
Wow, excellent. That's a good one. Thank you, Shokorala. Did I say your
Yeah.
name totally wrong? Oh, here's another one from Roshan. Candy? Uh-oh.
Roshan. Yes.
Uh-oh.
Candy, is
I
it
Uh,
us?
didn't
I
used
didn't use used to study English when I was in my school life.
Mm.
Hmm.
It's
Okay.
not used
Mm.
to. I didn't used to
Mm.
study English when I was in my school life. How could we say that better?
Mm. I didn't study English. I the no
I
used
know
to
you changed the
study.
whole sentence, Roshan. This is a really good challenge because it's not used anymore.
Yeah,
No.
It's
yeah.
new. You know the difference between used and new? Used and new. What does it mean if something is
The
new?
no is
Thank you,
New.
fresh,
Shokola.
something new.
If it's new,
It's not old. It's
it's
not
not
old.
old, right?
It's not
So
old.
is
New.
used old?
Mm.
Have you ever had a used pair of shoes?
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course. Yeah.
And they are old. So used is old.
Used.
And, you
Used.
know, I didn't
Very
used to
shoe.
study. You still need
Yeah.
that D on the end, Roshan. I didn't used to
Yeah.
study and really didn't. We need to rephrase this sentence completely.
Yeah.
I didn't study English when I was in
In
school. And, you know, it's
in
kind of
school.
like this
Yeah.
sentence when I was young, I used to study every day. I didn't used to. So I didn't used to. Then just say, I didn't study English when I was in school, is how I would say it.
I
I
got
wouldn't
you.
say used to
Right.
because you didn't. And if you used to, you did, right?
Yeah.
I think so. So grammar, you can pretty much rationalize grammar. You can tell yourself, did I do it? Does this make sense? And you can really make sense of it. So I didn't study English when I was in school would be better, not I didn't used to. If you said I used to study, that means you did do it. Okay? So didn't used to study, that's
Okay.
terrible grammar. Don't use that grammar. Okay, so who was that? That was for Sean. Oh, here's better. Rashawn's got another one for us. Rehab, could you read this one?
Which one?
The
Roshan?
pinned comment? Yeah, Roshan.
Yeah. I used to watch lots of YouTube videos to learn English when I was in quarantine.
Oh, perfect sentence. Good one,
Yeah. Mm.
Rashawn. That was a
Yeah.
very long sentence And excellent, excellent. Okay, so let's let Candy, could you read Omar's comment?
Yeah. Yes. I use to disappear my phone. I use my phone and to call my friend. Oh, this is friends.
You used it.
Sentence.
You did
Use my
use your
phone.
phone, but it wasn't before, and it's not used to. So you're not used to using your phone to call your friends. So you see the difference in that word.
Maybe
Oh, that's a good one. Okay, so am I skipping anyone? I hope not. This is good. Oh, Shalu, you want me to do the second one that says sorry? I used. Okay, let's do the second one, and you can skip the sorry part. Olive, would you read Shalu's? You don't have to read sorry.
I used. Okay, sorry. I used to have an ice cream.
Oh, I used to
Have an ice cream.
good. I used to have ice cream. I don't
Not
know.
to have.
I still don't like
Have.
it. I used to have ice cream. Oh, I would eat it and I like it. You know, you can say that like if a waitress comes and says, "What would you like to have?" I will have an ice cream. You can say that. Or, "What would you like to eat?" I would like to have a beefsteak. Or, "What would you like to eat?" I would like to eat beefsteak. So you see the difference? It's kind of the same. I used to have ice cream. So we don't say had. That's wow.
We,
Used to is
we
in the
have to
past.
change.
In
We have to change had to be have. I used to have an ice cream.
I used to have ice cream.
Have.
And ice cream, I wouldn't say an for this one. Ice cream is just general. If you're saying an ice cream, I would be more specific and say what kind. I used to have. It doesn't work with and ice cream because ice cream is very general. It's like I used to have a water. I guess you could say a water, but I used to have water every day. I used to have a water every day. It would mean just one. Okay, so and have is very general. That was a good one, Shalu. These are very hard, and you guys have really changed them up a lot. Let's see. Are there any more? Yes, Lily says the subscribe icon is removed. Big changes at Hello. I hope you will take the course. Take a tier 1 with me. I've got lots of them scheduled and they're so fun. Or if you can't afford tier 1, go for tier 2. You could check it out and practice. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and move to the next screen, and you can see another one of the lessons that we do. This is on vocabulary, and we always practice the words. You will pronounce it first. You can see it down here on the bottom. It's pronounced, and you can see it phonetically. Let's all say it. Tweens.
Twins.
Tweens.
Twins.
Tweens. And then the other word is
Tweens.
pre-tweens. Pre-tweens.
Twins.
Preteen. It doesn't have the W. I was saying it wrong. Preteens. Preteen. So these are different. You have one is tweens and preteens. They're kind of the same,
Preteens.
only they're said
Yeah.
differently. And we're going to find out what are tweens and pre-tweens. Okay. Omnesh, you have a question. Go ahead and you can ask it in the comments. Okay. Oh, here it is. Uh-oh. We have a question. Let's get this question, Omne. What's the difference between every day, and daily? Anybody have any answers for that one? Okay, let's do every day. Every day. Every day.
Every day. Every day.
Yes.
It's something that you
Would
do
you
every
agree?
day. Those words are put
Perhaps
together
what the difference
every
You
day.
continue. You continue do something every day, every day, every day,
Every day. So
and every day is the every day. It means sometimes you do something, but not every day. But but still continue. Right,
Every day.
teacher?
Every day. I think so. I think every day and every day mean
Day.
very much the same
Every
thing.
day.
And they daily, they all mean
Yeah.
that we do it every day. I drink
Day.
water every day. I take a shower every day. There are things that you do every day. Now, when you separate the word every and day, and that's why I do it with practice every day, because I want to emphasize every single word. And that's why I said it differently. But I could say practice every day. Every day I practice. I think every day could be more of an adjective. It describes it. And every day is your noun, right? The day, and every is the adjective. Together, it's every day. And it describes something. Oh, and Muhammad is saying it's adverb. Every day is an adverb. Noun. Daily is an adverb. They're both adverbs. So it's every day and daily. They're pretty much the same.
Okay.
Yeah.
And single day, teacher, single day, it is the same meaning of daily, right?
Yes, it is the same as daily. You do it once a day or several times every day. I do it. Definition wise, they're pretty much the same. And I think they might all be adverbs. Daily, it's describing how many times you do something. So it is complementing your verb. And what is it that you do every day? What do you do every day? Do you practice your English? Practice every day.
Practice
Okay.
English.
Oh, Rehab, we lost you again. Come back. We're going to talk about tweens. Where are you, Rehab? Uh-oh. You must be way back here. I can't find you. So we're going to talk about tweens and preteens. Easy for me to say. Candy, could you read the first question? I'll try to find
Yes,
Rehab.
teacher.
Hi, Larry.
How old are twins?
How old are tweens? Olive, do you know the answer to that one? How old are tweens? Come on back, Rehab. I think that it's before teen, right? Pre is before.
They are 4 years old.
Right.
Between 10 and 12.
Pre is before. And what age is a teenager? When are you a teen? Oh, someone else wants to hop on. Oh, Rehab, try again. You'll get up here. Oh, Uzera's talking about my YouTube channel. You can subscribe to my YouTube, but you can't subscribe to Teacher Sky and Hallow anymore. We're doing away with the subscriber model, and it's all about courses. So a teen is 13, right? 12 isn't a teen.
Yes.
11 isn't a teen. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Okay, so pre-teen or a tween is very similar, right? So probably 10, 11, 12 preteens. Don't you guys think? Are we getting good answers in the comments? 13 to 19 is teenager. Between 10 and 12, I agree. They're 31 years old. No, Hema. So let's see. Olive, could you ask the second question of Candy?
Okay. Do you know any twin? What are they like?
Oh, good one. Do you guys in the comments?
Do you know
Hi,
anything?
Saeed. Welcome. Good to see you, Saeed. So, what about it,
I'm
Candy?
not
Do you
sure.
know it? Do you know any tweens? Do you know anybody between 10 and 12 years old?
I don't know. That is
No?
the first time. I just know teenager
You know some teenagers, but you don't know anybody younger than 12, 11. You don't know any 10-year-olds.
Yeah.
Okay.
Teenager is 13.
Oh, Rehab,
I
not
guess
again. Come on back up. I
te-
know the connection's
I
like
guess
that.
10 to 12.
Yeah.
I trust
Hello?
in the comment.
There's Rehab. Oh, Rehab, I'm sorry you're
Sorry.
having connectivity. It's
Welcome
okay.
back.
Connection.
We have
It's Team
Yeah,
Ed Tech heads are
connection.
used to technology, technical difficulties.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So what about you, Olive? Do you know any tweens?
Uh, yeah, I have my niece to yeah,
Your
my
niece
niece
is a
Has
tween?
niece.
Really?
yes.
What are they like?
They like to play draw and watch cartoon.
Oh, watch
Watch cartoon.
cartoons. That's the animated shows that you see on TV that are usually animals that are talking like humans and acting like humans. Cartoons. Can you all say that? Cartoons.
cartoon.
Yeah, it's a good
Cartoon.
word to know. It's different kinds of TV shows. Okay, so what about you, Rehab? Do you know any tweens?
I have never seen a twin. Maybe watching TV only
Watching on
while
TV.
watching TV. Yeah, they are amazing. They look the same and do everything like a mirror, you know.
Okay, we're not
But
talking about twins.
yeah,
Twins is
uh-huh,
different. I think you're thinking
yeah,
twins.
yeah.
And
Oh,
tweens is kind of like, oh,
twins.
I had never heard of it before
Oh,
this subject, so don't
twins.
worry. I had to look it up.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
tweens, I think, is the same thing as preteen. So do you know anyone
Preteen.
that's a preteen?
Just my daughter, I think. She's
Your
13
daughter is
now.
a preteen? Oh, so what are
No.
preteens like?
Start to be stubborn. You
Olive.
cannot negotiate with them.
Stubborn.
Yeah.
That's
And
great.
sometimes when you are talking to them, you cannot convince them with anything. You know,
Yes.
it's hard. You know, to treat into while they were a child. I think it was easier than that.
Yes. Yes, because especially when they become teenagers, then they get hormones and oh boy,
Yeah.
emotional. So let's
Hard.
do another
Something
one.
like that.
Let's see here. Whose turn is it? Rehab, you haven't got to read any of the questions. Could you ask the
Okay.
third question?
The third one. Do you have any special memories of being a twin? Anyone?
Oh, wait.
Do you have any
Oh, wait.
special
You
memories
did the
of
last
being a
question.
twin?
Okay, so let's do the last
The
one.
third one. I'm sorry,
It's
teacher.
okay.
The phone is so small. The I cannot. Okay,
You
what
can't see
do
it?
twins? Yeah.
Okay.
What do twins generally live to like to do in your country?
Okay. And
Mhm.
Candy, would you answer that question? What do tweens generally like to do in your country? You guys can type in the
Generally.
comments if you have answers. What do they do in your
Hmm.
country? Huh? Okay, Candy?
May I answer the memory of being a twin?
Hi, T.
because
Welcome. Oh, Hema.
because I don't know new generation right now. Uh, what the general their daily life, you know. When I was young, I play with my friend
Oh,
in my neighborhood, my friend
excellent.
neighborhood.
Yes, in
In
the
the
neighborhood.
evening,
Mhm.
at that time, roller skate teacher at that time.
Oh,
Very hot
roller
at that
skate.
time.
Oh, that's great. Oh, excellent.
That is
So,
impressive.
Candy, would you read question 4 and ask Rehab? Question 4?
Question 4. Oh, I answered question 4 when we go.
Oh, you did? Okay, we'll ask Rehab question 4 and then maybe we can do question 3 again.
What do twin generally like to do in your country?
I think
Right
they
now,
What about you, Rehab?
twins,
for
Oh,
me, they're just hanging
uh,
around with each other, in a club
yeah.
or something
they
like that. They're doing sports.
Oh,
They used to also they may doing sport. They may just playing games.
yeah. Sports and games. Yes,
Yeah, sport
that's a
and
yeah,
good
games.
yeah.
answer.
in
Yes,
in
Candy?
And hanging around with each other.
Hanging
internet game,
around.
teacher.
Yeah, with each other. Yeah.
What is that? Candy, would you like to answer the question?
The question I see generally they usually have the own cell phone, teacher, and
Oh,
something and do this. Maybe
all the
play game and do anything on their cell phone. Generally,
exactly.
it's generally
Yeah.
We see that a lot, don't
right
we?
now different from my age at that time.
Yeah.
No tablet, no cell phone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sometimes their
Play
parents
together
take the
and
cell phone
very happy.
away because they're so connected. So, what about you, Olive? Do twins generally, what do they like to do in your country?
I think uh, they like to play game. Yeah, on mobile phone. I saw my niece and my nephew. She always do like it. Uh,
Yes.
yeah, active to internet and cell phone all the time.
Yep,
Hmm.
the same thing. It sounds like
Yeah.
they're just kids. So, Roshan has a comment that I've pinned. Rehab, could you read the pinned comment?
Okay, in my country, twins generally like to watch cartoons and they also love to play sports.
Oh, that's a good one. Perfect
Oh, that's
sentence,
great.
Roshan.
Yeah.
Perfect
Yeah.
sentence.
Yeah.
Excellent. Let's see if there's anyone else. Oh, here's one. Shalu. Um, Candy, could you read Shalu's pinned comment?
Yes, teacher. Twins generally like to play. Yes,
Right. And then
generally.
I
Yes.
think Shalu had another one. Olive, could you read this one?
Twins generally like to watch TV.
Right, and cartoons and all those fun little shows, children's programs, family shows. I know nowadays movies and TV can be kind of rough for young ones, so the parents like to guide them and make sure that they watch good family movies and fun shows. Okay, so that is an example of what you would be doing if you took the Hollow course, and it would just be with a few people. So at the end of the class, you're going to go to a group discussion, and everyone who's in the class, tier 1 and tier 2, can speak and hop on during the group discussions. Now, there are different activities. In this one, you're going to create a curriculum. And, the different activities are your homework. You can do them in a group in your group discussion after the class. It's totally optional, and you really just do what you want to do in the courses. They're a lot of fun. So, do we have any questions about what we just covered or about the courses in general? Should we?
I scare homework, teacher. I scare homework.
You scared of homework? You don't have to do it. It's optional. But in the classes, we let you give a presentation to tell us after the class. If you did your homework, you would tell us about it and you do a presentation. So when you do your homework, you're able to participate more in class. If you can't do your homework, it's not anything against you. You're going at your own pace pretty much in the whole class. Now, there was that last question I think Hema wanted to answer. She says, I have special memories. They were played with me when I was in high school and they were giving me special watch. So your parents watched over you? That's so good. And yes, that's such a good comment, Hema. I'm so glad you stayed for the whole class, Hema. Excellent work. Yes. So, yeah, after the class, you go to the class discussion, and that's when you go over your class materials and make sure you have all your homework, and you kind of just do it in the class discussion, the group discussion that you have after class. So, the formal class is with the teacher, and it's very few people, 2 to 5 people that hop on. Okay. And then we can have as many as 40 people that are in tier 2. They get to hop on one time for the whole 8 classes, and there are 8 classes for the whole month. So you meet 1 class and then 2 classes a week. You meet Monday, Wednesday, or Tuesday and Thursday, or Friday and Saturday, or Saturday and Sunday. You can pick the days that you'd like to meet. So it is self-paced, and it's a lot of fun. And, you know, really, if you want to try tier 2, that might be a good way to test it out. It's $20, which, you know, the subscribership was 10. So save up another 10 and become a tier 2 student on the courses. Oh, T has some good input on tweens. Who would like to read the pinned comment? Who needs practice? Rehab, would you like to read?
Okay. Most of the tweens facing mental problems, motives. Okay, they made the TikTok and likey videos. That's not enough. They also danger for innocent tweens.
I'm just trying to make sense of your sentence, T. Most of the tweens are facing, you should have R in there because we're talking about more than one. Most of the tweens are facing mental problems. You think they are? Motives? Do you mean because?
Yes, motives confused me when I'm...
Motives. What is motives? Is it a
maybe
motivation? What is
motivations?
Yeah,
he means motivations.
It's what makes you do something. Motives because they make TikTok and like videos.
They don't make.
That's not
they
enough.
Shoot videos.
They also danger for innocent tweens. I'm not sure if we understand your sentence completely. Causes, is that the word you wanted to use? Oh, I see. They're facing mental problems. It causes mental problems. So you could say because they're on TikTok all the time, liking videos and like videos. Like, but what if they're good videos?
App. I'm sure it's an app called Likey.
TikTok. Oh, Likey's an app. So if it's an app, you need to capitalize it like you did TikTok. Teacher Sky didn't know it was a proper noun. Likey. Oh, so likey. It's okay. That's not enough. They also are dangerous for innocent tweens, you think? They are dangerous. They're also a danger. You could say it that way too. So we just work up some different ways to say the sentence, and that's how grammar is. And believe me, I'm a scholar, I know. And when you're writing and writing, and you're thinking, but you want to go back again after you write and read it out loud. Can you read aloud? Not loud, but read it back to yourself and see if it makes sense. Your grammar is whether or not it makes sense. If it doesn't make sense, you have a grammar issue. So you read it again until it sounds correct. And you can try with different people to practice with, and that would help you too with your grammar, or memorize a lot of grammar rules. It's so hard, I know. So any more questions? We're about to wrap it up. This has been such a great session. Don't be afraid. The new Hallow is going to be better because there will be higher standards. You will have very good teachers. You will have very good curriculum. You will get an outcome. You will actually learn what the courses are telling you they are going to teach you, because there will be learner outcome. And that means we have objectives and we have serious reasons for teaching you. So some of the courses, have you heard about some of the subjects? Do you know what the courses are about?
No.
We just did B1.
World 1 and World 2.
Around the world. else,
Yeah.
IELTS. So in
I
speaking, right, we're not
in
doing the
speaking, yeah.
writing or the reading or comprehension
Yeah,
or
no,
listening.
not just
It'd be
speaking and
speaking
World 1,
part.
World 2.
Right.
Yeah.
Now they have some new courses that are coming out. Sophia has one and it's on poetry. Are you surprised? Sophia's, yeah,
Wow.
yeah, Team
Wow.
Panda.
Oh,
And then they have one now that's how to land your dream job. That would be a good
Wow.
one. And then they have one, how to crush a job interview. That means how to get the job, right? How to do well in a job interview. And I'm hearing there are more topics coming. So if you all have a suggestion for a topic that you'd like a Hallow course, you should let us know, and maybe we can create a course around it. Someone yesterday in a private lesson with me suggested we do a course on business communication, like writing emails. Do you have to do that ever?
Yeah.
It's
All
kind of
yeah.
hard, right?
jobs, you
Yeah.
have to write emails.
Yeah.
It's just difficult.
So T has a question for us. Olive, could you read the pinned comment? Thank you,
How
Reed.
can I improve my grammar?
Any answers for T about grammar? Oh, Diego, welcome from Colombia. Thank you. So grammar. What are some good ways to get better at grammar?
For me, I start learn English from basic teacher. I just listen to movie
Oh, good.
and yeah, teacher listen to movie or sometimes I just learn. It's like a kids start learning. I just watch and reading and try to watch everything. It's easy thing.
In English.
To
Good.
make it a basic grammar.
Good. Use
Yes,
the
and my friend.
subtitles and you can see them. Now, there is a problem with that. Now, if you're watching movies that are pop culture, sometimes they'll have slang and you'll learn things that are incorrect. I recommend older movies. Find the old black and white movies. Their English is very good. And sometimes it's even British accent, but their grammar is so perfect in old movies. If you can find old movies. Nowadays, everyone's talking in slang and you don't know what you're getting.
Yes.
So you want to make sure your English is good, and especially if you're studying grammar. So very good suggestion to use the subtitles. What about reading literature? Could you read some very good classic stories and literature?
And also there are stories that are graded.
Teacher.
So we can choose from different levels, and read a lot.
Reading.
Oh, good.
Because
Rehab, very good.
Yeah.
Being a teacher,
Yeah.
Rehab has good input.
There are graded
I use
stories.
this one, teacher.
Oh,
help me
that's a
learn.
good one,
Charlotte.
Olive. Charlotte's Web.
Yes, and this one.
Oh, the Forever
what?
Swan. Oh, the what?
Yeah,
Oh,
and this one.
Stuart Little. So those are children's books, and if you're just learning, it's really fun and easier
Yeah,
than reading like a big literature book. But just like Rehab is saying, find your level of where you feel like you're comfortable, and that way you can read very fast and it's very interesting to you. You want to try to practice with things that you enjoy. I think learning can be fun, and you want it to be a good experience, right? So that you do it every day. If it's no fun, you're not going to do it. And be careful about Hallow. It's very addictive, right?
yeah,
Yeah,
teacher.
Oh, Rashawn has a good answer.
If we want to improve our grammar, reading more and more, reading that level you easy to understand that you said, and grammar is the hidden in the reading lesson or story.
Yeah. So yeah, you want to watch what you're reading and make sure that material has good grammar. So we have a pinned comment. Olive, would you like to read what Roshan has an answer? Look at that.
I have an answer for you. There is not corner
Corner cutting.
Corner
cutting
cutting.
to corner cutting to everywhere, everywhere, where you
Elevate,
are,
like elevator.
everywhere,
Elevator.
Elevate.
Uh,
everywhere. Your gamma level practice is the one and only key to master your gamma level.
Oh, very good
Yeah,
sentence, Roshan. I can tell you practice. Now, there is another word for corner cutting. Do you know what it is?
Cutting
We
the
have it
corner.
on our computers and we can put it on our desktop if we have an app. What is it called? Cutting corners?
Cutting corner. Yeah.
maybe it would mean shortcut.
Shortcut. Right, shortcut.
yeah, shortcut.
Cutting corners, it means you're going to
Not
get there quicker
computer.
and easier, but there's not one. No shortcut to grammar. You have to practice. That's good. Okay, so Amne
And
has another good comment. I think this was about your comment, Candy. Could you read the pinned comment from Amne?
me, yes. But after watching it and back to the real world, then I will see everything in white and black.
And they usually say just the opposite for somebody, black and white. I don't know why they always say black first. When you say white and black, it doesn't sound right anymore. For some reason, we
Yeah,
say it the other way,
white and
Amne.
black.
And that
Yes.
happens a lot when you're learning English. The words get turned around and you get your sentences wrong. And I do that with Spanish because it's exactly opposite of English. So, but after watching it and back to the
Yeah.
real
Yes.
world,
Yeah, speaking.
then I
That's
see everything in black and
and
white.
black and
So you're
white.
talking
Yeah.
about in the book,
Yeah, black
it's
and white.
black and white. But, you know, black and white also means it's this way or it's that way.
That
And
one.
there's
Yeah. There's
no
no
gray
gray.
in
No
between.
gray.
Yeah. Oh, here's one.
Watching TV, right? With
Yeah.
watching it is mean watching TV.
Yeah, I
Right?
think so. So,
Yeah,
Rehab, could you
yeah,
read T's comment here?
Okay, he's still wondering. Watching movies couldn't improve grammar. It's help. It just helped me to understand English. I cannot write grammatically. I cannot write grammatically. And what would be the best suggestion and which topics of grammar I should start learning first?
Good
mm,
question. Let me give you an example. I'll have to bring it up on the internet. Now, there are some good apps you can use. I use one for my classes. It's called ESL Language Library, and it does cost. And I don't mind paying. I just pay the very
There is a
small
free
level.
trial, teacher.
And
There is a free trial there, and there is
oh,
website
free
you can
trial.
enter without. Yeah.
Oh, excellent.
He can join without paying anything.
Perfect. Okay. So you can join it. And I use this very regularly. I think because I'm paying for it, I can download a lot of the different lessons. So are you all able to see this? Okay, good. So here it is, T. This is ESL Language Library. And you see they have a whole section on grammar. Okay. And what they recommend here's simple sentences, basic grammar sentences, grammar stories, grammar practice, and true stories. So, under simple sentences, they have 11 lessons. This might give you some examples of where to begin. Okay. Here are their lessons. They have just basic grammar with animals, feelings, jobs, clothing, food, school, all kinds of different topics. Okay. So we'll go back again. Let's see, simple sentences. And under the next one, basic grammar, there are 41 lessons in this one. And so here are some basic grammar sentences. They have these. So you might want to start with something like this simple present. Is she tall? It's right now, it's very simple. They have simple present. Are you hungry? And what's your favorite? So these are all simple present. Then they have what's this? What time is it? What are these? What's the weather like? How old are you? How much is this? And how many are there? Okay, so here's more simple present. You might want to just start with simple present. It looks like a good way to begin. And then you might progress into present progressive. Okay. And after you've done progressive and present time, you might go to past tenses and present perfect. So there's a lot of ways you can do this, but you might want to start with simple. And here's simple future and conditional. And there are additional topics. So this is advanced in infinitives, passive, comparatives. Okay. So does that give you some suggestions, T? Would that help you? Okay, that is a very good program, and it's a good place to start. Are there some other apps? We are Team Ed Tech Heads. Are there any other apps that you all use to learn your grammar? If you're an, oh, I didn't bring up the right one, did I? Okay. So I think Grammarly is one. Have you all heard of it? And I hear, is it free? Grammarly? Check that one out. I hear it's very good. Hi, Vishal. Excellent. Yeah, I got it. Okay, good. All right, guys, go to that website. You will love it. And please sign up for a Hallow course with Teacher Sky. I would love to have you in my class. It's been such a pleasure to do the subscriber model. You know, I have thought about the subscribers since I started at Hallow, and they're like my children. You know, my subscribers, they really support me, and I want to support them. You all have made it possible for me to continue on Hallow. And I know if you can't afford it, you just can't. And you all have made it possible for me to feel very appreciated, and the reward has been great just by your compliments and your practicing and participation in class. But we do need to make a little money to be able to keep doing this, so you'll have to understand the subscriber model going away is a good thing for Hallow, and these Hallow courses are going to increase the standards, and I think they'll be better for you. All right, any more questions? I'm learning to English on Elsa Speak. Oh, Roshan has another one. Here it is. Elsa Speak. I haven't heard of that. Is that like Princess Elsa, which just helps improve your speaking?
For pronunciation.
Yeah. Good. More pronunciation. You know that one?
Pronunciation. Elsa, I know.
Excellent. Excellent.
I have it.
Application.
Teacher Sky. More we do conversation, more we grab an accent. Oh, Vishal, that's a very good comment. The more you have conversation, the more you get an accent. Well, you know, it depends. I was born and raised in Texas. You all know Texas, right? Where all the cowboys are, and they say y'all and a lot of slang, and they talk very slow, and I still do it. I can speak Texas. But when I became an announcer and started working in radio and television, you are able to learn voice and diction and pronunciation, and you lose the accent. So the best way to get rid of that accent is to articulate the words properly. And many people do. They drop the accent by articulating. That means you move your mouth very clearly. You don't have lazy mouth where you talk like this. You have to have facial expressions, and that will help you. All right, guys.
In my experience, teacher, when I didn't practice listening skill every day, I noticed that my accent dropped a little bit. If I practice I listening every day, not speak, right? But speak only myself.
Yeah.
Myself every day. That is maintain my speaking and accent. If I skip listening skill, I got all my hearing skill drop and accent drop too. This is my experience.
Interesting. Oh, that is a very good one. Oh, okay. So there were a couple of more comments that we had. People who say that I speak very fast, Omne. You can slow down. You notice how I have to slow down sometimes and speak? Slow down. Maybe you do talk too fast, and you should listen to that input. When people give you feedback and input, you know, it's usually because they care. They're not just picking on you. They want to understand. Excellent, excellent. Good question. So, Rashawn, I can't
Right.
thank you enough. You're very welcome. Thank you so much. Good to have you here, Rashawn. And visual, yes, see, due to our native language, we face issues to speak English. Yes, you have an accent. Like I'm from India, and here we speak out native, and we won't be able to communicate with people who have the best English accent. But you can practice and you can get better. You can drop that accent, maybe not 100%. You know, I like it. I like to have your culture and to hear a little bit of the accent, you know, unless you're on radio and television and it has to be perfect. T says, which undergraduate program is best for international communication skills? I don't feel
Oh,
confidence for asking this question. Do you guys know? Rehab, you've been in education. Can you recommend an international undergraduate program?
Program. I think he can join the Preach Council. This is a program or the institute which I know
Institute.
so far. Yeah.
Okay, very good. Excellent. You know, and Hallow courses are going to be in competition with a lot of the really big foreign language institutes because it's cheaper than going to the big institutes, and you get more practice. You get more hands-on. It's one-on-one. You're really meeting people and making deep connections, long-lasting relationships. Excellent. Vishal, yes, that was the sources we do have. But again, we go to our community and then everything is spoiled. No, you just have to keep practicing, Vishal, because I go back home and I can talk like a Texan just like everybody else does, you know, because I'm a Texan. I was raised and born in Amarillo. Okay. But when I'm talking to you, you would think I was crazy if I would talk like a Texan because now I know how to speak formal English. Okay. All right. So that was a good example. Thank you guys. Thank you, Candy and Rehab and Olive. We lost you. Thanks
Teacher.
for coming up. We'll be back tomorrow with Advanced. Are you ready? Advanced English with Teacher Sky. I'll be here at 9:30, okay? That's 2 hours before right now. And thanks for staying up late, Candy. We appreciate you.
Uh,
Thanks, guys.
thank
That's all for
you.
now. Teacher Sky.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Keep
Thank you
practicing
so much,
every
teacher.
day. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Bye-bye.
guys. Thanks, Rehab. Bye-bye,
Thank you.
Candy. Bye-bye, everyone on Facebook and YouTube and Twitch. Thank you for joining us. Teacher Sky. See you tomorrow for Advanced English.